There are few in today's footballing world that may be aware of the existence of the Anglo-Italian Cup, but it was a competition that lasted for nearly 26 years and produced a wide variety of winners, with no team winning it more than twice. The competition, however, wasn't short of controversy and has largely been lost in the history books. This is a story of the Anglo-Italian Cup, football's forgotten trophy. Initially, the Anglo-Italian League Cup was in place after being founded to compensate third-tier Swindon Town after they were denied a place in the Intercities Fairs Cup, as they were a third-tier team despite winning the League Cup in 1969. Swindon Town would face Roma, the winners of the Coppa Italia. The tournament was the brainchild of Italian football agent Luigi Peronace, who, based in London, was keen to bridge the gap between English and Italian football. Swindon added another trophy to their cabinet, defeating Roma 5-2 over 2 legs. The tournament did well, attracting popularity, and led to the creation of the Anglo-Italian Cup in 1970. The tournament would be played each summer with the aim of helping teams keep their fitness and earn money during pre-season. The first tournament took place with 6 English teams and 6 Italian teams, with an unusual format where the teams were split into groups, but the best performing team from England would face the best performing team from Italy in the final. Unusual rules were also put into place, with teams getting a bonus point for each goal they scored, and offside would only count inside the penalty area. Swindon continued their great form in cups, with a 4-0 win over Juventus at home, followed by a 1-0 win in Turin. Swindon would be the first English representative in the final, up against Napoli. Swindon faced the Neapolitans at the Stadio San Paolo and raced into a 3-0 lead with the trophy in sight. Unfortunately, the home crowd were not happy, throwing objects onto the pitch before they entered the turf. The game was abandoned with 11 minutes to go, as supporters rioted, which led to 30 arrests and around 100 injuries. Fortunately for Swindon, however, they were still declared winners of the Anglo-Italian Cup. The next season, there was further English glory, as Blackpool defeated Bologna 2-1 to take the trophy home. Blackpool reached the final the next year, but lost to Roma, and Newcastle would win it in '73. However, this edition of the tournament was again marred by violence, mainly seen in a game between Hull City and Lazio. Interest in the tournament quickly drained, and after Newcastle's win, it was shelved. The Anglo-Italian Cup was a tournament like no other, full of bizarre moments, that was ultimately the love child of a man who loved football, looking to help build bridges between 2 giant footballing nations. It is clear to see why it was discontinued, but it remains one of the great hidden gems in the history of the beautiful game.
linesman, and so Blackpool have their wind at the back as we go off on this Anglo-Italian Cup final. Blackpool trying to emulate the feat of Swindon Town last season. Suddick. Took that well, this Tony Green. Burns calling for it wide of the penalty spot. Oh, that was a meeting of feet. That's Craven up there. Good save by the goalkeeper, but a good header by John Craven. Really he's having a very intelligent game, John Craven. Atchison Suddick was there to his left, but a bit close. Craven and Burns forward. Nobody really moving at this moment. And he gives it away as a result to Gregori. Savoldi moving to the inside left position. Sotheby's come across. Fideli moving up square. Savoldi. Finally too many men. To Pache. Still Pache. And a goal! Really coming from the initial through ball to Savoldi, who did most of the work, held on to it, withstood the challenge, and found Pache out to the right, who cut inside Bentley and really gave Burridge no chance at all. There's the scorer, Pache, putting the Italians ahead of Bologna. And that indeed is the whistle for half-time, with Bologna leading by a goal to nothing. The goal scored by Pache in the 31st minute. Having a quick check round, we've got no substitutions at half-time. Bentley to take the throw. Green looking for somebody, having to pass it backwards to Bentley. Suddick. Pass intended for Bentley. Hatton, Craven, back again for Craven! Oh, what a beautifully taken goal! We looked at the linesman on this side because that was close, but Craven took it well, and the linesman held his flag down. But really a nicely worked move, Craven out on the right, and he took it very well with the left foot first time to poke it in the far corner and pull Blackpool well and truly back into this match. Rizzo, and in fact the referee has brought the end of 90 minutes to an end with the score one each, and all the players now, most of them lying down getting some treatment. And so we go into extra time, as all the best cup finals and indeed cup semi-finals seem to these days, with the teams as they started. They've got half an hour. They're playing the same way as they did right at the outset. Blackpool playing left to right, and no more substitutions as yet. And we've got a substitution. Dennis Wan is the player coming on, and young Ainsko, who really has served his club well, hasn't yet played in a league game. Ainsko, been flooded in this tournament, served his club well, has come on. So one on for Ainsko, and corner number 16 about to be taken by Adam Suddick. A blatant push really on Alcock by Janic. Puts his arms to one side and saying, well, that's what we expect in Italy, or something similar. Nice ball up to Burns. Again, Craven on his own in the middle, but there are two others across the box. Burns trying, well, no, makes it! Mickey Burns! Mickey Burns really had four players square. Had four players square that he could have used. He had Craven in there as well, but he used them all, cut inside and let fly with his right foot to put Blackpool in the lead. And it's going to take an awful lot from this Bologna team to stop Blackpool winning the Anglo-Italian Cup now. Mickey Burns getting congratulations there from Dave Hatton. And walking slowly back, but he certainly found a bit of pace then. Look at that determination. 1 minute now. 1 minute sign going up from Len Graham. And there isn't very, very much for Mr. Gillatt to add on. And it looks as though the Anglo-Italian Cup is going to stay in England, won by Swindon last year when they beat Naples in the final on the Naples ground, 3-0. And Mr. Gillatt has his whistle to his lips, and he blows his whistle, and Blackpool have kept the Anglo-Italian Cup in England. They have won it here by 2-1. Their scores, Craven and Burns, as against a goal by Pretty after 31 minutes for Bologna. Blackpool have done themselves in England justly proud and have won the Anglo-Italian Cup. And there, just shielded by a man in a checkered coat, is what it's all about. And the trophy is going to be presented by Dr. Aldo Sacchi, the president of the Italian League. John Craven comes up to get the cup from Aldo Sacchi and shows it to the crowd, and is getting a very generous round of applause for what the 6 English teams and 6 Italian teams battle for has finally gone to Blackpool from the northwest of England. John Craven prepared to be chaired around this ground. Tony Green there in the dark shirt at the bottom, waving the cup in the air, and one must say that the Italians have really done the Blackpool team proud with the support that they've given. Most of them have stayed behind. There's one or two of the Blackpool supporters who brought on the Union Jack.
all'Olimpico ed è un trionfo. La squadra giallorossa si impone per 3-1 sugli inglesi del Blackpool. Segnano Cappellini, Cordova e Spadoni e dagli spalti scoppia incredibile la festa. L'Olimpico è un tripudio di bandiere. Herrera, con la conquista della Coppa, ha colpito ancora.
Now on to the second division, where Burnley, the leaders, are without a match. They should have played Sunderland. Blackpool have taken to Portsmouth, the same team that has played in the last 7 matches, of which they've won 6. The latest victory was in Italy on Wednesday against Bologna in the Anglo-Italian tournament, the competition of which they were the first winners. Here the Italians on the attack have the ball in the net, but the referee had already blown well before that, so no goal for Bologna. But here's the one that counts, scored by Billy Rafferty, 1-0 to Blackpool, keeping up their very good record in this Anglo-Italian competition. And indeed their overall record recently must, I suppose, be very much envied by their neighbours Preston. They haven't won a match at all this year.